Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of I Cast Fireball, an actual play 5e D&D adventure where we go through the campaign Skulls and Shackles. I'm Thomas, your GM for this adventure, and around the table we have
Lieutenant Ignis Harkon,
Maximus Shans,
Chozo Lebec, Ataraxia Kalian.
I keep meaning the past 20 episodes to put loosely. We loosely go through the campaign Skulls and Shackles. Loosely go through the campaign Skulls
and we haven't
Shackles.
for a while. We really
it's like one of those
diverted it
movies
for a while.
based on a true story.
Yeah, there you go. And also Treasure Planet, because we have been hopping around the plains. If you're this far in, you know what we've been about. Finding our good old Captain Ataraxia in the first world. To break his contract, the crew has decided to break the contract holder themselves, the Lantern King. So they're like, hey, break the Lantern King, save the world. And that is what they set about doing. So, in the Witch Market, having lured the Lantern King with a robust and proud shout, Buster has called the Buster has called the Lantern King, and a battle has begun. Ensued, I think we're 2 rounds into it, and we will see how many more rounds is required to defeat the Lantern King as he is approaching, or rather has approached, his second form. And that is where we jump into this week's episode of I Cast Fireball. If you recall, the Lantern King shouted to the heavens, demanding originality, demanding that you all be not so boring. And with this frustration riding high, you see the remaining mirror image. It's been shifting back and forth. And as the beginning of the round begins, and the echoes have reverberated through the Witch Market, you see the second mirror image solidify yet even more. And the intensity, the color that was found in just the Lantern King has become more passionate, has become more red, has become more frenetic, has become more angered. And both of these images of the Lantern King are hot with fury. At the top of the round, we jump to Buster, who's a goldfish.
Still?
Yes, you are.
It's not just 1 round, it's 2 rounds of goldfish.
So you have, if you recall,
2 rounds of
we've
goldfish.
not come to your turn of when you were polymorphed. This was at the lair action you were polymorphed.
Like right after my turn?
It was right after your turn. So you haven't lost a turn due to the polymorph. This is just due to the lair action of the polymorph. So
Well then continue, please.
which we absolutely remember because we are recording these sequentially one right after another, right? Of course. So Buster, being a goldfish, I will allow you, just because it's fun. You see like a tree branch with a particularly sharp end on it. I will allow you if you get a 19 or a 20 on a d20, I will allow you to impale the goldfish form to do 1 hit point of damage and pop yourself back into Buster form.
Let's go.
If you would like.
What role am I doing?
Just a d20 and roll a 19 or 20.
It's a fish roll.
If you get a 19 or 20, you flop onto the stick, you do 1 point of damage to yourself, and you become Buster yet again.
Flop check.
Flop check.
All right. Flop check. 9.
9.
Oh.
I don't know how to flop without feet.
You get this magnificent idea only to immediately forget it and to start thinking again. Now, how can I get out of this form and back into myself? Now, how can I get out of this form
Then I
and
forget
get back
that
into
I thought
myself?
that. Yeah.
I really need to get back into myself.
I'd love some water, really, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, like I am literally drowning. As Buster's turn comes and goes, Max, it is your turn.
Okay. There's 2 of them.
There are 2 of them.
They're getting bigger. Okay. Max is going to reach back into his quiver And he's kind of muttering to himself. He's like, you want original? I'll give you original. He'll snap one of the bolts, throw it up in the air, shouting the words, "May paths be sabotaged. Fear now my barrage." And he will cast Conjure Barrage onto both of these entities.
Very good. Conjure Barrage.
That is, it's a saving throw from you,
Yes.
which
We
here,
established, no more legendary resistances.
There are no more, yes. You need to make a dexterity saving throw for both of them if they're two
All
entities.
right. And what is that dex saving throw?
It's not, Max's saving things are not great. Because that's 8 plus proficiency plus the bonus, 15.
15. Well, the one that the original Lantern King will say, right in front of you, Max, fails. But the new entity, the one that does fuzz, the fuzzing disappears and becomes more manifested. It does save. And in fact, confirmation for you, Max, as you have attacked both of them. They are both acting as physical entities now. So the mirror image that was established before, that seems to be gone now, and you are convinced that there are now 2 Lantern Kings in front of you.
Woof. Okay. Alrighty. Is this considered a... No, this isn't considered a weapon attack. This is considered a spell.
Spell.
Yeah.
Spell attack.
Okay. Even though it's hitting them with...
'Cause-
Oh, yeah. But it is
you
magical
cast
damage.
a
It
spell.
is magical
Yes, it is. Magical damage, so full damage to them.
Okay. Here we go. That is... Ooh, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
I hope it was good.
18 damage.
18 damage. All right. The top one takes 18 damage. Very good. The bottom one takes half, I believe. Yes.
Yes, correct. If he saved, yep.
All right. Sounds good. As you throw this and mutter under your breath, the Lantern King, one of them yells at the top of his lungs,
Yes!
and the other one goes,
That's originality! Give me more of that!
as he is shouting through what sounds like gritted teeth, despite not having a face or teeth that you can see. There is just this intensity to his voice that has changed from playfulness as the battle continues on. Max, that was only your action, I believe, yes?
Yes, but I can't do an extra attack because that was a spell.
That's correct.
I think, honestly, that's probably going to be it. Just with...
All right, but movement bonus?
I think he's just gonna... I mean, he's kind of the first one closest to these two things, and he's been trying to draw their attention more toward himself than the other party members. So he's just gonna kind of stand his ground and try and almost... Not intimidate, but like, for lack of a better term, I'm here, face me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not backing down. So almost to get their attention of like, why won't this guy run?
Awesome. Yeah, and at the end of your turn, a legendary action does activate. The Lantern King, we'll call him the OG Lantern King, okay? Just for narrative clarification here. You see rising from around you, you feel this heat, and this heat erupts around you. These 3 pillars of fire. Almost like in a triangle configuration around you, Max. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just checking. Okay. Dexterity saving throw. That is a non-natural 20.
Ooh, that is a save. Do you have evasion?
No, I'm not a rogue.
Okay, sounds good. As the Lantern King casts his ability, Eruption of Laughter, these 3 pillars of fire scald you, and you're still gonna take half damage here. So let me roll that.
And this is a legendary action. It's not a spell or anything. It's just the natural environment.
Correct. This is an ability from the Lantern King himself. So, just doing some math. Math is so hard now. Why is addition my weakness?
You have a master's in math, man.
I can prove why addition works, but I cannot do it. 12. Actually,
Speed is not speed
either.
has never been synonymous with intellect. As much as your standardized tests might tell you, it is not actually indicative.
Max, you take 35 points of fire damage, halved due to saving.
So that's
So that's going to be 17 to you.
okay.
And as the fire erupts around you, the Lantern King just laughs. This maniacal laugh as this fire quickly dissipates as you try to smack your cloak and put a little bit of
And I'm doing a
fire
Constitution saving throw,
out. Okay.
which is a 10 still I'm having to meet, or what?
So it's half the damage, or if it's lower than 10, then you have to do 10. Yes.
So yeah, 10 then, because half of 17. Okay. That is, I fail that.
Ooh.
So protection from evil and good is off of Ataraxia.
All right. So, Ataraxia, no longer protected from good or evil. You feel it dissipate from your body, from your form, Ataraxia. But it was just enough to bolster you as you are ready to keep moving forward, keep contributing as you can. What?
I have Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, you may roll. It's not a D20. It's
a
just
D10?
a D10. Yep, from Ataraxia.
Yeah. Oh, that's 16.
Hey!
Hey, it's up still.
Ataraxia's words whisper to you to help you in this moment. Ataraxia, what would you say to remind him of this inspiration to bring this to a success?
You got this, dude.
Gosh.
Wow. Oh, I'm inspired.
Great. Well, that's a success, Ataraxia. You start to feel it drain, and you're like, you got this, dude. Boom. And it surges back to life within you. That is going to be, as I said, the Lantern King's legendary action. We now go to the lair actions here. And this lair action is called Peekaboo, Where Are You?
Sure it is.
So,
Classic.
the classic Peekaboo, Where Are You? And to start off this lair action, the Lantern Kings, they are, let's see, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what's going to happen. First Lantern King pops over to the OG Lantern King disappears and then appears 5 feet within Chozo. And then the other Lantern King is going to disappear and reappear just north of Buster as a goldfish. And Buster, at this time, as the Lantern King pops out of existence, you reform as a bunny on the floor, prone, but no longer being withheld from polymorph. And just as you're like, oh, where did he go? You feel this behind you, and you're like, he's right behind me. Isn't he? Again. And you're like, son of a. So that is the Peekaboo, Where Are You? At the end of every hero's turn, they are going to randomly roll to determine who they end next to. So that is the lair action this coming round.
Do I take any damage from its presence, or?
Nope. Just
Okay, cool.
No damage from presence. They just are now directly next to you.
Cool.
And Buster, it is this new Lantern King's turn,
Of course.
as he is within 5 feet of you. This Lantern King says,
Surely you won't disappoint me. Surely you will entertain!
he is going to cast...
Can I yell something at him as he's casting that?
Oh, yes, please do. Please do.
As soon as I come out of fish form, I just go, how dare you? You think I'm some kind of magic carp?
Oh boy.
Put him in jail. Put him in jail right now.
Right to jail. Right to jail. Straight
Take
to
him out of the
jail.
group.
I've been sitting on that for a week.
No question.
I may have peaked my mic. I apologize.
I've been peeking a lot.
Is it peeking at you? Peek at you?
I don't. No. You don't get to love that. You don't get to love his pun after immediately hating mine.
We are
Right to jail.
Boo this man, and then we're like, Ned does the exact same thing, and everyone starts to go, "Oh, it's so clever."
Who else but Ned? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find my spell list for him. I think he's just gonna have to physically attack you until
I'm dead.
I find that spell list. Sorry. All right. He is going to make 2 shots instead of the 3 that is normal. He just is going to do 2. And it is with disadvantage, though. So this is essentially a retooled Scorching Ray, but it's a it's his action for him. And so because it is technically ranged, he's within 5 feet, you're on the ground, so it's with disadvantage for both of these. So here we go.
My AC is 12.
All right. Well, that's an 11 for the first one.
Oh!
Incredible. Hot foot.
And the other one is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, here we go. I love rolling dice. That is a 19 points of fire damage to Buster.
So taken.
And that is going to be his turn. Ironically, he doesn't seem to catch your joke.
What joke?
The one you just said.
That wasn't a joke.
I didn't tell him.
It wasn't a joke from Buster, I should say. The geeky man in the corner doesn't seem to get your joke.
There's layers here.
There's layers. Like a tiramisu. All right, Ataraxia, here we go.
Oh boy, guess who doesn't have any legendary resistances yet left anymore? Okay, so I blink the mouths out of my eyes, so it's just normalized again. I'm getting very, very excited, kind of leaping back and forth on my little satyr hooves, and I point directly at the new Lantern King who just barely went before me, and I go, "Hey, welcome to the world. Too bad you won't be able to move in it," and I cast Hold Monster.
And this is the one right by Buster, yes? Just
Yep.
to clarify. All right, Hold Monster. What save is that?
The DC is going to be 17, and it is...
Gotta be wisdom, right? Or is it con?
Probably. Oh, it might be con, actually.
It is Wisdom.
Wisdom. Here we go. Here we go. Roll high. Ooh, that is a 13 on the die.
I wonder, would that keep him from, like, popping into a different place?
That is going to be a non-natural 20 for the save. There,
Silvery Barb's Chozo.
All right. Chozo's doing Silvery Barbs. Here we go. So that's just another reroll for him, and basically. Okay.
Yep.
And he has to take the lower of the two.
It's a full spell slot, though, isn't it? Silvery Barb.
Still subs. Yep.
Chozo is Fey Touch, so he gets to cast it 1 day for free.
Yep. Here we go. Oh. Yep. It's a 13.
All right. So this Lantern King is paralyzed, which means a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
It's a great thing. So, a paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. Incapacitated means they can't take actions or reactions. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attacker that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Nice.
I will rule, even though it's a lair action, that the peekaboo, where are you, will not affect this guy because of paralyzation.
Nice.
And I'll rule that just because, one, it's fun, and it really honors the spell slot of the player, but two, the Lantern King kind of fuels the magic here. So if he's paralyzed, how can he fuel that magic? Anyway, cool.
Yes. Now, at the end of his next turn, he can make another wisdom saving throw to attempt to end the condition.
Excellent. Sounds good. Thank you for that. Alrighty. Ataraxia, that's your action.
Correct. Bonus action. Well, first, the inspiration that I'm going to give from Silvery Barbs, we're going to give to Buster. Why not? And then the Bardic Inspiration, we're going to give another one of those to Max, since it came in so handy with my bonus action.
I apologize. All of this is fine. Keep going with it. I just meant to react to Chozo, not to cancel the spell, so the spell's fine. And that still goes off without a hitch. But because Chozo has taken a reaction, the Lantern King is similarly going to take a reaction after Silvery Barb resolves, and he is going to try to engulf Chozo.
Engulf, you say?
Engulf. So he still, it's a hit. He still has to try to react and hit him, and hit his AC.
Well, he's not going to use Peekaboo, Where Are You, to see who he ends next to after Ataraxia finishes his turn?
This is happening during Ataraxia's turn. He still will do Peekaboo, Where Are You, and at the end of this.
Okay, fine.
Here we go. So he's got to hit Chozo's AC. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. As Chozo casts Silvery Barbs, how does he do it as Fey Touch? Does he just kind of snap his fingers and it's done with Silvery Barbs for him? He doesn't mutter anything under his breath, right?
The Silvery Barb that strikes out towards the creature is, in fact, he plucks one of the feathers that's kind of tucked in beneath his Rostacap and tosses it like a dart to strike into the creature.
Love it. Okay. Lantern King says,
I must have those feathers.
and he engulfs Chozo. Chozo, you are going to take some immediate damage. It's a bit odd in the type of damage Chozo is going to be taking. And Chozo, as you are engulfed, you expect to be wreathed in flame. Instead, you feel like your body is being pulled and stretched beyond its normal capabilities. As you are beginning to be engulfed, it's as if your legs go first and you can feel them spaghettifying and the rest of your body slowly forming or following along. And it's like this agony as Chozo gets pulled into...
I don't currently have joints, so it's not probably that crazy.
Fair. That's fair. Here we go for damage. 15, 25 points of, I'll call it, gravitation damage.
Gravitation damage.
Going all Final Fantasy here. And you are currently being engulfed by the Lantern King. Anything else for Ataraxia's turn? I apologize for interrupting. I'm not sure if you finished your Bardic Inspiration there.
So action, bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Max. And for movement, I'm just going to kind of hop right on over to there.
Wonders of wonders, miracles, miracles. Okay. Popped on over there. And Ataraxia turn is over?
That does it.
All right. We are now going to do Peekaboo, Where Are You for the non-paralyzed Lantern King. Here we go. And 3. Ataraxia.
All right.
The Lantern King pops right behind you.
Okay.
As you back away, you feel behind you this fire, and Chozo, you're dropped onto the ground, and as you the pain of being ripped from where you were back to this gravitation. Now the Lantern King is behind Ataraxia. That ends Ataraxia's turn. It ends the lair action going on there. So the Lantern King will be behind Ataraxia until the end of Chozo's turn, and we will roll again. So, Chozo, it's your go.
Yes, I do actually like how this has ended up. I am going to, with my bonus action, Misty Step right to about there.
About 20 feet away.
And then with my regular movement, I'm going to move. I want to make sure I've still got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55, 60. No, I do need to be right next to this Lantern King, I think, because my cone of cold is only a 60-foot cone, and I do need to be able to hit both of them without hitting any of my friends.
Yes. So you misty step to the far side of the Lantern King, the one who had just engulfed you. You angle to where it would just miss Ignis, making sure that it would miss Buster, but hit both this Lantern King and the one that's currently paralyzed off to the side there. Cone of Cold, then it is, Chozo?
Yep, that is a Constitution saving throw. Chozo's DC, because he is currently bound to... This is a vestige that I don't believe I've actually talked about yet. This is Gix the Storyteller, who was the first binder. And when I am bound to Gix, it increases my spell save DC and my spell attack modifier.
The one downside to being bound to him is just there's a perpetual story just in the back of your head, just constantly being told, reducing your focus just that tiny bit. It's like, and that's when we went down to the river.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, what is the DC as a result of being bound here?
19.
19. First one right next to you. This is a Dex saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, thank you.
Would have been great if it was Dex, because that would have meant the guy who's paralyzed would have automatically failed, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So the first guy right next to you rolled a 4 on the die.
Nice.
And
we
that
like
is
that.
That is a 15.
Holy
so that
Moses.
is a failure.
Got an 11, got a plus 11.
Yes, plus 11. So failure. So that is good. And then the paralyzed one, disadvantage for him, right? Or no?
Disadvantage on auto fails strength and dexterity saves, does not actually affect Constitution saves.
Okay, so just a normal roll for him. Here we go. And that's a 2 on the dice for a total of 13. So both fail.
I love that. That feels good. I enjoy how that turned out.
All right, Chozo. They both take damage here.
Yes, that is going to be 8d8 cold damage.
If it were maxed out, it would be a total of 64.
Mm-hmm. Make sure I've got the correct number of dice.
Yes, look at that. He did the math fast right there. Well done.
Yep. All right. That is going to be 45 cold damage.
Bam, bam.
Shut up.
I rolled
what?
3 8s.
Oh, my flippin' heck.
Well done.
Now, you said something about double damage, but that's only because 5 feet attack on the paralyzed is considered a critical hit, right? So this is not a critical hit, right?
if an attack roll hits within 5 feet of the paralyzed creature, then it becomes a critical hit.
I see. Okay. Sounds good. So this does not count as critical, but still 45. Oh, 45 damage. All right. Can you describe to us, Ned, the intensity of this cone of cold? Because 45, that is quite the damage.
Yeah, I think Chozo is still kind of like hobbling and limping as he's trying to rearrange the pieces of his limbs that got kind of like tossed out of organization during that attack from the Lantern King. So he's like kind of stumbling around, and when he finally gets back into proper formation, right once he lands next to the Lantern King, there's this moment where every single piece of his body actually comes into contact, and like this shiver runs up and down his spine as these voids that have been sort of plaguing his body for a long, long time by this point have suddenly disappeared. And in that moment where the influence of Kareen the Displaced is not as strong, Elozar the Blue is like, "Ah, yes, it's my turn to shine now, isn't it?" And not expecting the amount of force that is going to come erupting from, like, he opens his beak kind of in surprise and just immediately just this huge torrent of like icicles shooting out, like scraping up against the inside of his throat, just spewing like an unwilling fire extinguisher off towards both of these lanterns. And by the time it's over, he just kind of like slumps down to, like, doesn't actually like drop prone or anything, because that would be a really bad idea in this fight. But yeah, kind of slumps down, steam rising up from his joints before finally he kind of gets back up to his normal composure.
You hear the wizard Elazar, you said, right?
Yes.
You hear Elazar in your head as he goes, I have always enjoyed fighting against some entities. As he has like this hunger in him, just facing off against these very powerful, very strong creatures in front of you. The rest of the crew, Ignis, you are like preparing your turn and you see just this bomb of like a cone of cold pass within inches of you. And it takes you by surprise. Buster, you as well. And Chozo, I believe that's your turn, right?
Yeah, that is going to do it.
All right. At the end of your turn, Peekaboo, where are you? We're going to roll. The Lantern King pops away. And Buster, prone, you see the Lantern King.
I'm not prone, am I?
You are prone because you popped out of a goldfish.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you're on the ground, which played to your benefit because it was with disadvantage last time. But this Lantern King pops over you and looks down and says,
I grow tired of all your games.
as
Come
there
on.
seems, and in this close proximity, you see this Lantern King's rings have started to crack. The two rings that are floating around him, and there is the jovialness has absolutely started to disappear. Buster, this Lantern King looks down on you. And despite having just criticized you, instantly their words and the tone of their voice changes. And it sounds really smooth, really pleasant to your ears. Very calm and yet charismatic and inviting. And he says, just a few simple words.
I think it's time we became allies, dear friend.
Come on! Come on! Can't get around where I can do my own thing.
And he's gonna try to charm person you.
Oh no! Oh, good lord. Fished and then charmed.
Resist, Buster! Resist!
I don't know, guys.
Ignis.
Granted, I have done, I think, somewhere around a ballpark of 60 to 70 damage to him already.
You did a lot. You got a really,
Yeah.
you got a powerful wand, you know. So,
Well, I was just lightning bolt, I think. I don't know if the wand was always the one that did it. Lightning bolt did 48 damage.
yeah, I sure did. I remember that. I have it written down.
But yes, I think it makes sense. I'm just like
So
here we go.
you need to make a Wisdom saving throw, Max, before this roll happens. Anything, Max?
Max kind of seeing what's transpiring and seeing him like casting the spell and realizing Buster's now been surrounded. Max is literally just going to reach out his hand almost just in desperation. Just a very simple, and he's just going to go, no! But he doesn't realize he's doing it, and he is using Nemesis on his enemy. Basically, when a creature casting a spell within 60 feet of you tries to do that, you can use your reaction to make them, or to try to make them fail it. He has to make a Wisdom saving throw against my spell save DC. If he fails, the spell fizzles out.
Ooh, okay.
Anybody who listened to our Monster Slayer Crush Squad,
Can I make my wisdom saving throw first then? And then if I fail, then we know. Or does he do his thing first?
I have to do it while they're attempting to cast.
Ah.
So he's going to do a Wisdom saving throw first against your spell save DC, right?
Yes. Does Buster have any more divinations left?
Nope.
Gotcha.
All divvied out. I've spent a lot of my big stuff. I could do a couple more lightning bolts, but...
Or use the wand, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust the wand.
All right, here we go. Wisdom saving throw. You're a gem dragon. We've established that, but it doesn't seem to really change much other than maybe like your floating horns and just the type of damage you do. In the Feywild, or the first world, as you yell no, there is a visceral change to like the landscape as your words emanate and sort of like affect the ground, and they blow like the grass back, like in stages as they go to the Lantern King, and it's just like, and a wave of something crashes over him, affecting the nemesis, making him have to falter in his words for a minute. Roll a wisdom saving throw. Here we are. What's your spell save DC?
15.
Well, he got a 14.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
When that effect kind of happens and it throws him off, Mac's just going to grit his teeth, realizing kind of what he's done. He's going, "You leave my helmsman alone."
Aww.
That is the Lantern King's entire turn to try to charm you, Buster. And his turn has been wasted due to the quick thinking of your captain. And the Lantern King turns to you, the two rings spinning around him, starting to spin faster, more chaotic. Buster, it's so fast you can't read the words that were emblazoned on these rings as they just were spinning faster and faster and faster. That's their entire turn, and we go to Ignis. Now, the Lantern King does not pop out because, again, it's only after players' turns where Peekaboo, where are you? So he remains by Buster. You have two Lantern Kings within basically 5 feet of each other. Ignis, the one who is not paralyzed, within 25 feet of you. The one who is paralyzed, also within 25 feet of you.
When Chozo did the Cone of Cold, in our last episode when we were messing with the duplicates of the Lantern King, it was acting more like mirror image.
Correct.
Did that not apply to the Cone of Cold?
At the beginning of the round, I called it out at the beginning. This is almost like a second form that has now begun as he has transitioned into a more angry, more serious Lantern King. So these are both. There are two Lantern Kings with the same abilities now in the battlefield.
Okay, I thought that was flavor, not mechanical. Now I'm caught up and I'm here for the battle. Great. So
welcome to the battle, Nikki.
I'm here. As Ignis has been watching this Lantern King bound around and is now surrounding Buster and is asking for more interesting things. As she's watching them and they've finally landed, she sees a single silver thread. As she looks up, it's like right through where she's currently standing is a silver thread. And over by Buster, there are no golden Runeterra threads. And so as she watches the Lantern Kings, she goes, "That's a cool trick. I can do that too." And she'll pull that silver thread. And as she walks forward, her form fuzzes quite like the Lantern King had. And walking forward becomes two identical Ignises, both in full color, both in their radiant celestial revelation forms. And they'll split, and one will go to OG Lantern King, and Echo Ignis will go to the paralyzed Echo King.
Excellent. As they both, I imagine, running or half flying, just in unison to each of the respective Lantern Kings.
Yes. So OG Ignis with the OG Lantern King will do all three of her attacks with Zaul the Trident, because that's the only magic she has.
I will say all attacks against the paralyzed Lantern King have advantage.
Perfect. We'll get there.
Are you trying to hit both of them?
No, I can't hit both of them.
Oh, okay.
I can only hit one thing at a time.
Okay. Physics! So the OG Ignis against
you. Unless I kill it and there's cleave, but I don't think I'm going to kill it with my 3 attacks. So, the first one is 18. Second attack. Second attack is going to be a 19. And that's another 18.
18, 19, 18. 1 hits.
It's going to be 7 to the original. But while she's attacking, I'm also going to use my action surge to have the Echo also attack the paralyzed at the same time with 3 attacks.
Okay, sounds good. And all of these are with advantage, is what Ned said. Okay, sounds good.
That one, 18 plus 6 is 24.
24 is a hit, and this is critical.
Well, that was another 18, so that's another 24. Let's see if I get a... Nope, didn't get a 20. So another 24. That was natural 1 with advantage. Oh, that was 3 18s. So all 3 are 24,
Okay.
which is...
And all 3 are criticals.
Can I just roll all 3 and multiply it, right? I don't have to multiply each
if
of them.
that's easier for you.
We'll do that. 7, 10,
And it's just the dice that you're doubling. Yeah.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 20 points of... 20 times the 2 is 40. So what are you going to do? That's 40 piercing damage with an additional 12 radiant damage to the paralyzed king.
As the Silver Echo runs through the Lantern King, slash, 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 the Lantern King, every single slash paralyzed, the trident, each one smashes into those rings. Another into the ring. And then the last one jammed right into the heart of the Lantern King, and not able to make noise, not able to make a sound, just with this quiet agony, silent agony, you feel this like... And the Lantern King disappears. The
Paralyzed one.
The paralyzed one completely disappears and just gone, leaving the OG Lantern King.
Whole
Before
monster coming in clutch.
That was great.
Whew. All right, Ignis. Action surge, movement, bonus action.
Isn't action surge a bonus action? Or no, it's not. It's its own
No,
thing.
bonus action is just an effect. Pulling the echo is a bonus action, so that's the full turn.
Great job, Mickey.
All right, Ignis.
That was
At
great.
the end of your turn, Peekaboo, I see you. Where are you? Here we go. Being forced to pop away from Ignis. The Lantern King goes back into the same spot right in front of Chozo, right behind Ataraxia. I can't remember how they were facing, Ned. It might have been facing both the Lantern King, but going back to the spot the Lantern King was before, right next to Ataraxia, right next to Chozo, and you can tell from both your characters. I'll just tell Ned, and because both characters being right there, the Lantern King having some trepidation, and that's going to be that lair action. So we jump to the top of the round. Buster.
All right, you don't want to turn me back into a fish or anything.
Well, the lair action hasn't begun yet, so you...
Hell, yeah, it hasn't. Okay. Buster stands up, his body smoking, because he got blasted with a huge fire blast.
He did, yes.
Like while on the ground, and his straw hat is now burned away. So he stands up and it just falls off, and he turns to look towards the Lantern King, and he says, I'm just going to use my walking speed, 30 feet, just to like walk 10, 15, 20, 30, like in that direction so I can get as close as I can to the Lantern King. And as he walks that 30 feet there, he goes, you want originality? You're kidding yourself. Every time we've been on an adventure, the Chimera, the Hag on Goat's Head, it's always a big fight with some kind of big creature or monster. I mean, we face gods, we face elder beings already. You're not even our first king. What is original about you? And then I'm lightning bolt, just lightning bolts him. DC 17, level 5.
$16.
As 35 damage.
Oh my gosh. As you yell these words to him, what's original about you? You're not even our first king. Casting this lightning bolt, throwing at him. 35 hit point. It's gone. The Lantern King kind of freezes in place, and the rings that were just stop. And mostly broken, but with the lightning that you shot with him coursing through the metallic rings, almost igniting the runes with this lightning coming down. You read the next passage.
Oh, yes.
With confidence high and power beyond, the Lantern King rules. Yet fear he has to be forgot from those he rules. Just leave it at that. He's breaking down. The rhymes aren't as solid.
That really hurt. Ow.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. I have
The
to
next
go
one
back.
will be like, I'm afraid. And the meaning you get from it, which you probably have already picked up, is the Lantern King having this fear of being forgotten or disregarded. Something to be cast off by those that he encounters.
This is an elder being with the energy of a 25-year-old.
Some 25-year-olds for sure.
He's Gen Z.
Some.
Gotta do something. Gotta be something. Gotta show him. Gotta prove yourself. Be original.
All right. At the end of your turn, Max, Peekaboo. After the end of your turn, Buster, Peekaboo, where are you? Pops behind Buster right next to Ignis.
Okay. Max is seeing him getting worn down a little bit. Max is just gonna bring up the crossbow again, and he goes, "Who cares about news? Some of us like the classics." He's gonna shoot him again with his crossbow. I will be using magic for both of them with my crossbow. Let's go, crossbow. All right. Oh, that's bad. Wait, can I add a D10 to it?
You may add a Bardic
can.
Inspiration, yes, to the attack roll.
Crossbow! Not much better, but it helped. Wait. 5 plus 11 is... No. Plus 12. 17. That still doesn't hit. Dang it.
17 does not hit. No, it
Would
is a
you
miss.
like, by any chance, Ataraxia's inspiration?
Like, as in, like, to roll the D20 again?
No, as in just like, I have a point of inspiration that I could give to you.
Ooh. That is your choice. I for sure like that. I like to hit things.
Yeah, use it. Do it.
We'll see. Suck! That's it's an 18 now instead of a 17. It rolled one more up. I'm so sorry. That felt such a waste. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, Bardic Inspiration, do you still have that?
Oh, I do, but I kept the original Bardic roll.
He just rolled it to get to 17.
All right, and that's
Aw.
with the Bardic Inspiration added to it?
Yes, it kind of...
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
And I can't
have an
give him
extra
the
attack,
silvery
people.
barbs
Let me...
inspiration,
I will
can I?
extra attack.
I think Silvery Barbs does have to be with you. I don't think that's one that you can willingly give, like the table. Okay, so yeah, you and it goes by him.
Okay. This is gonna be better, hopefully. Not without the Bardic. It's an 18 again. Dang it. I really missed... Oh, wait, no. Because magic make... No. Yeah. No. Oh, my gosh. I'm so freaking confused. Time out. I gotta look it up. It's either a 19 or an 18, because it's depending on the rules of the crossbow. And I gotta...
Man,
There's a flag on the play.
There's a
Taking
flag
too
on the
long.
play.
I like the narrative piece of this I'm interpreting for my own headcanon is that Max is just so unaccustomed to the magic weapon usage that he's just like, wait a minute, how's this thing work now with the magic? Is it the like?
Yeah, he's
they,
like,
they
"Chozo!"
changed my crossbow.
It is
It's not-
19 because yes, when I only get a +1 added to the crossbow for an attack if I've turned on the magical ability, which I have. So I rolled a 7. This makes it an 8 plus 11, 19. We've hit him. Thank freaking heavens. We landed the plane,
19.
everybody.
There we go.
So I hit him. Yay.
Stuck the landing. 19's a hit.
D10. Okay, D10 plus a D6. That's a 9 for damage. Or wait, actually 10 for damage.
10 total damage. Max, tell us how it's done.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Holy hell.
Right between the eyes.
Max, so with the first shot, shooting wide, Max gets very frustrated with that, realizing like I only really can fire one more thing until I have to reload the whole thing. And so Max just starts running up toward the Lantern King. He actually will use his movement in this flavor. And as he runs up, pressing the magic button, he will just throw his crossbow into the spinning sigils, basically locking them in place. So now they're like vibrating and trying to move, but they're not. He'll just say, "I want my friend back," and he'll shoot the heavy crossbow bolt into the Lantern King.
As you do, the Lantern King's fire explodes out from behind him, slow-mo like. And Ignis, you see the magic come out behind. It hits the metal rings on the other side as they splinter and like the sound of metal breaking and being splintered, magic on magic destroying, having this destruction. The Lantern King, not in silent agony now, but full on just a scream of agony, just yelling at the top of their lungs. Which gets enveloped as the fire starts to collapse in on itself. The rings falling to the ground. The rings, which seem to be holding the majority of their form inside and together without them, causing chaos and ripples, and one part stretches outwards like it's an arm before disappearing. The other face elongates to be too long, ghostly almost. And as the fire just some flare up, some reach out to you, Max, the Lantern King collapses in on himself as there is a desperation before the Lantern King has disappeared.
Looks like we got the last laugh.
And Ataraxia, you feel around your neck. Nothing physical was there, but you just feel and hear this silver bell. And then, as this binding from this eldest of the first world has been broken. That is where we're going to end this week's episode of I Cast Fireball.
Yeah!
Well, we did it. We said we were going to kill a god, and we killed a god. We made it happen.
And we did it.
And we level up. No.
Buster's still spitting blood. I'm like beyond bloodied at this point.
Yeah, Buster's like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
Yeah, how's everybody looking?
So fine.
Yeah, neither of my characters are bloodied. They're hurt, but not bloodied.
Okay, so it's good.
10 points of damage.
Mine is down by half. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I took
more than half.
I took 50 damage.
Good
10 points.
I took. how
Just
much did I
tanking
take?
it as
I took-
As the wizard.
The wizard.
Just don't do as much damage, and then the DM doesn't take it out on you.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That was my problem. Is I dealt a bunch of damage right away.
Yeah,
Then
like
Tom's like,
I was
gotta
eager.
Turn
I
him
went
into
too
a
eager.
fish.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Players, thank you so much for joining. Ned, Mickey, Jacob, Josh, love playing with you all. And listeners, thank you for joining us.
Listen, if you'd have actually charmed me, everybody would have gotten damaged because I would have had a direct line of like
Yeah,
of
we were
lightning
kind of all-
bolting. I think the entire party.
Well, thank your captain over there because that was all him. listeners, thank you for joining us as well. We have really loved this battle with an eldest, basically a god of the first world. And yeah, if you like this, a 5-star review on the podcast of your choice would go a long way. We would really love it. And we'd shout you on a future episode. Speaking of shouting out on a future episode, we want to shout out someone. This is Gabe Arcio, who sent us a message saying, subject line, I love this stuff. They said, love our show. Almost done with season 1, where Lance brings the heat, ironically. Max also bringing the heat in this final moment here in this episode. They said they even love listening to it every day. It's their favorite podcast of all time. And Gabe, thanks for sending us a message. You are awesome. And thanks for following along as well. Also want to shout out somebody else. Laura sent us some fan art a while back, actually. If you've been in the Discord, you saw back at the beginning of March some fan art of Ignis that Laura sent that we were able to share in the Discord itself. Laura says they really love the show, laugh so hard at each of the new episodes that come out, and really like the characters and the character development. And they also draw a lot, hence why the fan art. And this one is of Lieutenant. And Mickey, I think you gave your seal of approval for Ignis here on this one. Yeah,
cool.
It was really good, that one.
Yeah, it was.
Laura, thank you so much for messaging, and thank you for the fan art as well. Speaking of shout-outs, Improv Tabletop. Ned, he takes a turn as the GM. He goes through a ton of TTRPGs over there. Most of them done, I'll say all of them done with heavy improv influences, hence the name, Improv Tabletop. They are in the works, probably when this one's not when this one's going to be released, but they're in the works of a new Fate Accelerated campaign, I believe.
Probably when this one is released.
Probably when this one's released. It is a chocolatier? What?
The Chocolatula.
The Chocolatula. Willy Wonka and the Bachelorette/Bachelor mashed together. So, if that sounds delightful, it is. So go give them a listen. Don't forget to leave them a 5-star review on the way out. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, fellow wacky adventurers. But until next time, I'm Tom Shidiem, and around the table we have...
Lieutenant Ignis Harkon.
Maximus Shans.
Chozo Lebec.
And
Ataraxia Kalian.
Buster Bilgewater.
Let's keep that fire going, everybody, and we'll see you all next time.